A Columbus, Ohio man waited until his kids went to school, then killed his wife with a hammer and a knife. Really praying for like the safety, the healing, the nurturing of this family because losing a parent, both your parents at the same time is very traumatic. It's going to be very challenging for the children, and I hope that they get placed in great homes that heal their hearts because this is so traumatizing. And I also think it's so important for this conversation to be had, especially in the African community, because the stereotyping of women who leave marriages that are toxic is something that needs to be discussed. But also, the gaslighting for women experiencing domestic violence in some African countries and in some African cultures. It's a challenge because, for the most part, the bulk of maintaining the relationship is put on the shoulders of a woman. And if you're experiencing domestic violence or whatever, any kind of abuse, it's like this underlining notion. Like every African culture has that experience when it's like, you should maintain it because marriage is the ultimate goal and you're already married. You don't want to divorce. And then people think that you're not going to be a good wife in the future. The fear of not being a good wife for someone as if being a woman, marriage is the only goal you can accomplish in life. But also those gaslighters, oftentimes elder women in the families, the gaslighters are the ones that ensure that women feel guilt if they want to leave a marriage. Or if a man comes to you and is telling you all these negative things that they're doing, but because you have experienced worse in your life, you feel like, oh, it's not that serious. I've gone through worse. As opposed to picking this woman up and nurturing her. That's where I have a problem. And it's hard for me to say that because honestly, for the most part, many men with toxic behaviors are enabled by women. And I'm going to repeat that for the ones in the back. Many men with toxic behaviors are enabled by the women in their lives. So to my African women, if you are the older sister, the younger sister, the mother, the auntie, whoever, whatever woman figure you are in this toxic man's life, if you are watching this video and someone came to mind, call that person and stop enabling their behaviors. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women who may want to leave abusive relationships, but then most times you go for that validation of saying, baby, like, sweetie, it's okay to go. This is not working out. I know you have children. Come back to us. We'll take care of you. Not if you leave, who's going to take care of you? If you go, no one's going to marry you. You already have children. Fix your brain. That is not the ultimate goal of a woman. Yes, marriage and a child is a beautiful thing. But you know what's even more beautiful than that? Being able to grow old and see your children succeed. Being able to look back on your marriage 20 years from now and say, I picked a good man. Not 20 years from now saying, well, at least he paid the bills.